Alright guys, what's going on? Today in hand, we actually managed to finally cop on my own personal Nike sneakers account one of the most limited collaborations of the year and one of the most hyped shoes of the year overall. So this is going to be a very exciting video. It will probably go on for quite some time, so grab your popcorn and get ready for the show, because today we have the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low, Elkins High School, Canary Yellow, whatever you want to call them. Here they are, right here in the flesh. A lot of people have been absolutely freaking out about them lately. Just super excited about them, which is obviously very understandable, because I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low. There was a lot of rumors that the Air Jordan 1 Low, or the Air Jordan 1 line of Travis Scott, was coming to an end. That never ended up happening, because Nike and Travis aren't just going to leave all that money on the table. If Kanye and Adidas kept making shoes, Travis and Nike have an even better reason to keep doing so. This is about the 7th colorway of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low. You got the Phantoms that came out last year, the Olives, you got the Mochas, the reverse Mochas, and you got a few others that I might be missing. Those are the only ones that come to mind at the moment. I believe the Fragments, you also got those as well. But these, in my opinion, are the first one that actually feature some extremely bright colors. Like, we have not had a Travis Air Jordan 1 Low with bright colors yet, so I think that's a very cool detail. This is also the first Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 that I've ever hit on for retail. The only other Travis that I've hit for retail are the Travis Air Max 270s, but I don't even count those because they're ass. These, on the other hand, are definitely something to look forward to. So they retail for a price of $150, which is pretty cheap in my opinion. These also have great materials, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Judging it from, actually, before we jump into the shoe, let's talk a little bit about the release. These are women's exclusive, meaning that it was easier to get smaller sizes, which is probably the reason why I hit on the shoe. I went for an 8W, which is a 6.5 men, and I ended up hitting, which was a shocker to me. I was in Israel at the time, overseas. That's where I've been for the past 2 weeks, and I grabbed them. It was awesome. I was so hyped. I saw that Nike choice pop up on my phone, and I was just simply ecstatic. So, women's releases, that does not mean that men cannot wear the shoe, obviously. It's a perfectly manly shoe, if you will, and they do have extended sizing. It's just going to cost you a lot to grab them. This size is going for around $350. It's 6.5 men, 8 women, but the bigger sizes, my size, is going for $550. So huge spread right there. And yeah, jumping into the shoe itself, actually let's look at the box. The box is a regular Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 box, which means that it's got this like sail and mocha thing going on, the regular Travis color scheme. I'm gonna hold it right here on the label because this is a very good pair to legit check with. I always say that, but Travis's are obviously highly faked, and these are straight from the sneakers app. I'm gonna pop up my receipt right here, just in case you guys are skeptical. So yeah, if you guys got your pair from StockX or GOAT, here you go. You got Nike on the top, right there in brown, and when you open the lid of the shoe, you got this Cactus Jack Air Jordan branding in pink, which is one of these signature touches of Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. Very beautiful design here. You got Air Jordan Cactus Jack, that Cactus Jack face, and the Wings logo right there. Very cool stuff. I love the packaging on Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. It always hits hard. So the shoe right here, it's very bright. You got an all yellow upper, a blue Nike swoosh right here. That is done in that backwards construction as we are used to on the Travis Scott. And one thing to note about this shoe is that it has 8 lace holes instead of 7. So that is something that you could also use as a legit checking metric. This blue swoosh, I've heard a few of my friends say that it doesn't really match the shoe. I do think it is a very loud shoe that might be hard to wear. Thank God they're not my size because I'd be so tempted by them. Now I can just cash out an easy, quick $150 profit. Can't go wrong with that. On the tongue right here, one thing that kind of throws me off is that this yellow on the tongue is actually a different yellow than the rest of the upper. I don't like that. I wish that they made it even, but this is a way brighter yellow on the tongue. You also got a black and red Nike Air on the top of the tongue, which is an interesting choice. And then you got Cactus Jack on the side of the tongue in white and blue, which matches pretty well. I don't really get the red. Not a huge fan of the tongue on this shoe. I think they could have done it more even and true to the rest of the shoe. Then you got the regular size swoosh on the medial and the red Cactus Jack underneath that, which is really a common detail on these Travis Scott Air Jordans. On the heel right here, very hard to see in the camera, but you got a white Cactus Jack face right there, the usual stitch job. And then on the other shoe, you got the Wings logo right there. We'll get more into the other shoe in just a little bit. So on the outsole, we got this gum outsole, and then the midsole is done in a pure white. The midsole is actually a bit whiter than the upper. The upper is slightly more of a sail tint, maybe kind of like the military blue sail that we saw on that shoe. So that's an interesting choice, but I think it looks good. If you guys don't know, this shoe is modeled after Travis Scott's high school, Elkins High School in Missouri City, Texas. So that is where this color scheme came from. Kind of reminds me of Retro Fitness as well. If you guys know the gym, it's got like the same colors. So if you go to Retro, maybe grab the shoe. But yeah, the outsole is done in gum. This left shoe comes with a spare pair of red laces. The right shoe comes with blue laces. And then pre-lace, we got waxed yellow laces. I prefer these the most. I think the shoe's already loud enough. You don't need even louder laces, but I saw someone wearing the blue and the red, one blue, one red. Did not like it at all. I think it looks better like this, or maybe just with the blue, or blue and yellow. I think the red laces just don't go with the shoe at all. Then it becomes like a rainbow shoe with all the primary colors in the rainbow, and I'm not really a fan of that. Let me pull out the laces real quick, show you what's in the shoe. You got Travis Scott inside on this the right pair, sorry. And then on the other one right here, let's pull out the laces as well. You got the Air Jordan logo as well as Cactus Jack deeper in the shoe, a little bit hard to see right there. As far as quality goes on this shoe, actually has really good quality, especially for a retail of $150. Yeah, great quality on these. As you can see, it is pretty tumbling leather and it does react to the touch. At least the leather does. The nubuck is a little bit less good in my opinion, but it's still really solid as well. I think that these have great materials overall. There's really nothing to complain about because honestly, some of the Travises don't even have good materials whatsoever. So the fact that these do, definitely a great selling point for the shoe. I think that the fragment ones actually had really mediocre materials, which was disappointing to say the least. And those are actually going for more than these. So take that for what you will. Hype is one hell of a drug. What can I say. So, sizing wise, I would say go true to size. I think that true to size will do great on the shoe just because of the fact that they are a Jordan 1. Jordan 1s I always stick true to size. It's just what I do with Jordan 1s. I think that it works perfectly fine. I usually go a half size up in all my shoes. My true size measures as a size 10, but I usually go up to a 10.5 on most shoes. But on these, I would say go for true size. I would rock an 11.5 women, which is a 10 in men. Obviously, you have to convert your sizing. You have to go a size and a half up from what you usually have. So if you're a 10 in men, you gotta go for an 11.5 in women. Sometimes hard, make sure you get it right. It usually says like both the men's and the women's sizing. So, and then the resale value on the shoe, I think they will just continue to do numbers. They're not gonna go down much lower than this. They were a little bit less limited than most Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s, but not by much at all. So I wouldn't worry about that. I think if you want your pair, just go ahead and buy it. They could only go up from here. Wait like 3 days and then just bop them. Cause if you really want them, just grab them. Travis Scott's always raised over time. I quick sold them, but you guys, at this point, you could probably just sell them if you have a pair. Which sounds a bit contradictory, but if you think about it, is it really worth waiting a year to get another $50 in profit? In my opinion, just keep it moving. But if you want them, just grab them, because there's really no point in not doing that. So, with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Take care. More to come. This was a great video because I actually got a shoe in hand that I'm excited about. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you later. Peace.